Damn it. I forgot to start the local recording again. Sorry, VOD viewers. What you missed between episodes was nothing. I pushed a rock and I fought a ferro seed. That's all. Get better at doing things. I really should install that extension. Thank you, Paul. I really should install that extension. There's a plugin for OBS that like puts a red dot on the screen when you're recording. That might be useful for me so I can actually tell. Well, what's the point of... oh, whatever. Hey guys, I'm gonna go. It's 2:50 here in the UK. I have local shiz tomorrow. Alright, Captain. Thanks for dropping in. I think it might be worth trying to start these streams a little earlier in my morning. Like if I start at, I don't know, 5 or 6 AM, which wouldn't be too hard for me. I'm usually up about there anyway. But that might give the UK people a bit more of an opportunity to hang out. I mean, it'll still be pretty late as far as they're concerned, but I do like that there's zoop. I do like that little magnetic attraction thing. That's a cute little detail. Mega Metal says it's 7:50 PM, but I'm having my morning coffee. Well, it's not really a morning coffee, is it? By definition. It may be your first coffee of the day, but that doesn't make it morning. Bye, Clink. I still remember the very first Clink I ever came across was Pokemon Y, and it was shiny. Like the very first one I ever saw was shiny. It was pretty cool. It's on stream too. I think the highlight of that is even up on the secondary YouTube channel, if I remember correctly. I think we clipped that. Quite a lot of the shiny catches are up there. Isn't morning? No, morning is not subjective. Morning is a time period. I mean, breakfast is subjective, because it literally means breaking a fast. But morning is not subjective. It's like 7 AM is not subjective. Morning is just the description of the time period of, you know, between when the sun comes up and, well, let's call it sort of 11ish. Not noon really, but you know. Man. We may just stick to 2 episodes today, or 2 hours worth of streaming. I don't think my voice is going to last much longer than that. Look at this freaky looking dude here. I will test you to see whether you have what it takes. Show me what you got. Want to see what you got. To aim for Pokemon League. Okay. This morning is to acknowledge. Well, again, morning is a description of a time period. I mean, Yes, I understand shift workers exist and everything, but that doesn't make the evening the morning. It's not magic. Sleeping during the day is not magically shifting time periods around. I think we need a better word for it is the issue. Look at this ugly fucker right here. That might be the ugliest sprite or character design that Archon has ever gotten. I've never seen him look so derpy. Look at him. Stupid looking fucker. Yes, Clink is on your secondary channel. Thought so. Thank you, Nick. It's like the first one I ever ran into. It's 4 AM here. I guess I could... Yeah, see, that's technically morning. 4 AM is morning. You know, you're... What is... The level design in this place is so weird. There's just... paths to nowhere for no particular reason at all. That's just bad game design. I never bought 3 games of 3DS. Oh, 3 are terrific though. The all Pokemon games. God, I'm trying to think if Pokemon is all I ever bought for my 3DS. I do have more than that for 3DS games, but a lot of the 3DS titles that I had were sent as review copies and stuff back when Nintendo was still talking to me. I'm trying to remember which ones I bought that weren't Pokemon games. I think Mario Kart and a few Virtual Console titles and stuff, I guess. X-Sun and the Zelda one that you switch dimensions or something. The Zelda one that lets you switch dimensions, that was, yeah, I don't know. I can't remember the name of the damn thing either. It feels like there's like a toothpick stuck sideways in my throat or something. That's how. Sorry. Link Between Worlds. I think that was it. Yeah. I remember like 2D and 3D and stuff. Yeah. I do have a copy of that somewhere. Again, that was one of the things that was sent to me for review, but I never actually played it. Not even a second of it, but I'm pretty sure I got a copy around here somewhere. That was back when I wasn't interested in Zelda. Breath of the Wild changed that. But not retroactively. Like, the reason I like Breath of the Wild has nothing to do with it being a Zelda property. It is because it's very different to a lot of other Zelda games. It's the reason I liked it was the game design itself. So just because I loved Breath of the Wild doesn't actually make me want to go back and play the more on rails kind of Zeldas. Still might buy a new 2DS XL someday. Well, I mean, there's a new 3DS XL that comes in Super Nintendo garb. Even I'm tempted to buy another one of that. I mean, I've already have 1, 2, 3, 4 3DSs. 2 of which are XLs, I think. I don't know. I had too many. I always own too many. Which is ridiculous considering the only 3DS games I ever played is Pokemon, really, but whatever. For us, hi there, you find something. I think we're just done collecting data. This game has been around since the distant past, but data to prove that Clink existed more than 100 years ago can't be found. So that must mean Clink suddenly appeared 100 years ago. Where Pokemon came from and where they're going. If we can learn that, I believe we can get along even better. Look how bleary my fucking eyes are. Poor Blunty. Pray for Blunty. I just glanced over at my webcam, my eyes are all glossy and teary and red. Pathetic. You know what, Lucy? Pokemon are mysterious. I wonder why these amazing little guys stay by our sides. Well, because we entrap them and then enslave them and well, whatever. That's a thought, actually. Why don't they just run away when they're out of the Pokeball? Is there something addictive about the Pokeball? Habit forming? Some sort of neurochemical? I don't know. I think 3DS was much better than on the new 3DS when they added that eye tracking. Yeah, that worked really well. I'm a hiker exploring caves. Well, that makes you a caver, not a hiker, I guess, doesn't it? I will teach you the harshness of life and the difficulty of Pokemon battles. Jesus Christ. Relax, dude. That's just a game. Can we stay away from rape jokes? Jesus, dude. Jesus. What's the matter with you? Ah, shit got awkward real quick, didn't it? So you guys catch that news yesterday about all the new API stuff coming to Twitch? Like special overlays that you guys can actually interact with on the video player itself? Some of it looks interesting. In particular the poll stuff. So instead of using what's that voting thing I mean I used it myself, I can't remember the name of the damn thing. Straw poll. Instead of using straw poll, there's actually going to be APIs built into Twitch. We can do it directly in stream, on screen. So little pop-ups will come up over the thing, and we can do polls on stream and stuff. That's interesting to me. Some of the other stuff is like, that's a silly little gimmick that is going to lose its novelty real quick. But some stuff looks pretty cool. I like the idea about having to do on-screen polls without having to use a separate site or make people click a link to go off-site. It's going to make it much easier to do some interesting stuff, like what we did in this Pokemon game, and let the chat choose the starter. Yeah, the view interaction could work really well for Pokemon. Yeah, exactly. Like choosing starters, making decisions about movesets. It could lead to some very interesting playthroughs. Now that it, you know, if everything's integrated and easy to do, it makes it much easier to build that kind of gimmick into a playthrough. Alright, I'm gonna jump off when I finish watching Big Bang Theory. Really? You're choosing Big Bang Theory over me? Man, that depresses me. Is it at least an early season episode or something? You know, back when it was good? Or ish. I love the cat starter in Sun. Yeah, I love the idea of the cat starter. But once I saw its final evolution, I was like, I don't want a big, weird wrestler looking thing. I want a fucking fire lion or something, you know? I want it to be cool. Whatever. Man, the counter at this game today is just ridiculous. We should have stayed on 4 legs. Yeah, I don't like the... Well, there are very few of the anthropomorphized Pokemon evolutions that I actually like. I would prefer them to stay in... You know, that would be funny if they're all doing the Naruto run instead of hunched over like that. Stick your arms up. Whoosh. Although I guess... Is it? Wait, no, Naruto was out by the time this game was out, wasn't it? Pretty sure it was. There are some stairs going down ahead. Oh, giggity. Team Plasma is waiting for you there. Hey, Hyper Potion. Tepig. Yeah, Tepig's pretty cool. I like Tepig. Do we have... We have 1 elixir. We should probably use it. We are starting to grind down Bob a bit. Actually, come to think of it, we haven't saved in a while. Let's throw a save down here. Naruto's been around since like the early 2000s. I never paid much attention to it. My main issue with Sun and Moon is what they did to Ash in the show. I don't care about that. I haven't even watched the anime in years. You know what really grinds my gears? Not that. Bye, Clink. Man, I just can't take 3 steps in this cave without a fucking interaction of some kind. Just let me go. Let me walk. I just want to walk. I love this place. The electricity charges up my inspiration. That's not how electricity works. That's not how any of this works. Scientist Yoko. Hashtag not dead yet. Clink is a better version of Magneton. That's fair enough. Is he better though, stats wise? I never really looked into it. I never used either of them in a team. I always found Magneton a little bit fragile. Or am I thinking of someone else? No idea, just like the anime. You just like the animation better? That's fair enough. I'll play that. Actually, more news that I came across yesterday. You know the Astro A10s, like that $99 headset that has just an amazingly good mic on it. Almost as good as this mic actually, and this is a $300 headset. There's an Astro A20 coming out, they've announced, which I'm really hoping uses the same mic, but the A20 is interesting because it's wireless. It's going to be kind of like a stripped down version of the A50s, so a much more simplified system, apparently, but hopefully with a much better mic than the A50s, because the A50s are great, but the microphone's not so much, not for this anyway. For voice chat in games and stuff it's fine, but yeah. And I'm really hoping the A20s answer my prayers for a wireless microphone, or for a wireless headset with a microphone good enough to stream with. Because you all know I've been waiting for that for years. Also fun news that Sennheiser have noticed me at last. I'm actually going to a press event for Sennheiser Wednesday. I don't know whether they're going to announce anything new, but it is an event about their gaming headsets. So they do have a, I forget what the model number is, but there's a headset that's very much like this one, but I don't think it only comes in black. But it's USB connected instead of the 3.5mm connectors, the standard audio connectors which this uses. So maybe I'll see about getting one of those for review or something, and see if it's any better than this, because I think a USB version of this headset might help me somewhat, because I do have USB connections on my monitor, like there's a USB extension through my monitor, so that might help me with my cable clutter a bit. I don't know. But either way, Sennheiser, they're because I used to have good relations with Sennheisers, but then they changed PR companies and I didn't have any contacts anymore, because they didn't share their old contacts across. So it's been about 4 or 5 years since I've had anyone at Sennheiser to talk to, but hey, it's changing. They've paid attention to me again. They emailed me the other day, said, hey, we noticed you do headset reviews and stuff. And I said, well, actually, I use this thing and have done for like 3 or 4 years now, and I recommend it highly to everybody who's ever asked, by the way. Hi there, we're the Nugget Brothers. Show me your nugs. I am the big brother, and I am the little brother of the Nugget Brothers. Glad you showed up. I want to give you this. Aww. A nugget. I want to give you this too. Double nugs! I'll put both your nuggets in my hand. Sounds good. I'm trying to find a cheapy headset with a decent mic. Reviews often skip the mic. Not my reviews, Bandsider. Not my reviews. So if you haven't come across my YouTube channel before, if you've just stumbled across me through Twitch only, then you need to check out my main YouTube channel, youtube.com/BluntTV or /Bunty3000. both will get you there. Bloody TV's easier to type. Now my headset reviews always include extensive microphone tests. In fact, usually I will record the entire review with the microphone headset. Hello, I wanted to stop in and say I love your work. Thank you. Hammer damn it. I love your name. It's fun to say. Hammer damn it. Hammer damn it. I'm rarely free when you stream, so since I had a minute, I had to pop in and give you a huge thanks for your awesome video coverage and all the cool and new stuff you've been doing lately. Keep up the good work. Cheers. Thank you. Glad you're enjoying it. Send health potions. Alright, up or down, up or down, up or down. So what's the deal here then? I would really like to take more than 3 steps in this goddamn cave without shit happening. It's getting really frustrating. I wonder if I do have any repels on me. Don't normally buy repels, because I don't normally use the damn things, but this time. We have 2 regular repels. Screw it. Time roll. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I mean, written ones and traditional sites. Yeah, I noticed that too. You're my first call for tech reviews these days. Awesome. But yeah, I mean, I'm with you on that. It drives me insane. Like when I'm trying to check out new headsets, you know, something new is announced that I haven't got hands on with myself yet. I'm looking around at reviews, I'm reading reviews, or I'm watching other people's YouTube reviews. The lack of just attention paid to the microphone quality drives me fucking batshit insane. It's ridiculous to me that nobody fucking tests them properly. Almost nobody. I need to do what Creator does. You guys the Creator? Australian YouTuber? I need a close-up camera. He does that in his streams. His little scene with like a super close-up camera he uses for effect sometimes. It's pretty funny. I need to steal that idea. If you come in against me, I will tell you the secret. What secret? The secret of the babe. What babe? Babe with a power. What power? I think I zoomed in a little too far, didn't I? More than 3 steps without an encounter magical, right? It's so freeing! How are those DHL couriers going? Well, I made an official complaint last night. I even complained to the bosses. And they emailed me first thing this morning saying, hey, are you going to be home? We'll organise the delivery for you. We'll make sure it gets there in the morning so you don't miss it. It is now 20 past 12, so they missed that delivery. They promised to have it here by the morning. They missed. So, yeah, it's going about as well as can be expected for DHL. Fucking frauds. Sorry about that. That snuck up on me. Didn't have time to turn away from the mic. I'm about to go and make his own courier company with blackjack and hookers. You know what? Why don't why don't Uber drivers start making deliveries? At least they fucking turn up on time. I mean, for Christ's sake, the spotty retard with a fucking moped can deliver my pizza flawlessly every single time I order a pizza. Why the fuck can't couriers deliver shit? I mean, high school dropouts can do this job. And it bewilders me that companies like DHL, one of the biggest courier companies on the planet, can't just reliably make a delivery. Fucking bewilders me. Tesco didn't even dispatch my Mario Plus Rabbits pre-order till 2 days after the release. Well, that's lame. Aren't Tesco like a supermarket though? Do they, I mean... The issue is though, almost all of the courier companies that service my area just suck. You know, DHL, awful. TNT, even worse somehow. There are a couple of local courier companies that are reliable, but they are only local ones, so when I get stuff shipped from elsewhere, they're no good to me. And of course, certain PR companies only have contracts with certain courier companies, so when I say please don't send it by DHL, it won't get to me probably. I'll say, well, who do you recommend? I'll say, well, can you please use this courier company? And they go, oh, we don't have an account with them. Ugh. Claiming they missed you when they never... Yeah. Sorry we missed you. We tried to deliver, you weren't home. Horse shit. I work from home. I can pretty much guarantee you I was here. I am very, very rarely not here when deliveries are made. Like, I will go out in the morning sometimes, but that's, you know, they never deliver before 10 AM, and I'm usually always back before 10 AM. TNT are the only exception to that. I think TNT usually deliver pretty early. But if I know I've got a delivery coming, I will be here. And I did know this delivery was coming. Whatever. The thing is though, this DHL guy, it's been the same guy for the last 4 years, 5 years maybe. I've complained again and again and again and again and again about this guy. Doing the same thing over and over again. Sorry we missed you, we tried to deliver, we weren't home. And I complain about him every time. Official complaints, every time. And he still has his job somehow. I don't understand. So this time I'm not letting go. This time I'm going to rag on him and rag on him and rag on him and rag on him until that guy is fired. Because fuck it, I'm tired of this shit. Pokemon living this church and cave are so beautiful because they are free from people. Oh no, they're not. This cave is full of people. that was unpleasant. Looking forward to you getting a proper Amazon display. I sure am. TensorFlex, I sure am. I was talking to the Elgato guys about this when I was at Gamescom. And it's going to be awesome for... I mean, one of the things we were talking about was Elgato's new green screen, which if you've seen my videos about, it looks awesome. I should be getting one for review, hopefully within the month. Like by the end of this month, I should be in Australia, fingers crossed. And I'm like top of the list to get one. But it is a heavy thing, so shipping is expensive. Which means, if you've got Amazon, and you've got Amazon Prime, you get that delicious, delicious free shipping, don't you? So that's going to really be cool for stuff like the heavy stuff, like the green screen, for example. And they're just going to wreck every other local service that does what Amazon does, because nobody here does it as well as Amazon does it. And all the local retailers are shitting their pants at the prospect of Amazon having proper local Australian warehouses and shit. Absolutely shitting their pants. In fact, one of the biggest retailers, Harvey Norman, who named his chain of stores after himself, of course, because he's an arrogant shithead, he has been fighting for years to try and stop it because he knows he can't compete. Because he's a sleazy, dodgy businessman. And he knows if he has to compete honestly against Amazon, he'll fail. So he's been desperately trying to stop them. He also has been trying to stop all kinds of online purchasing, and I would love to punch Harvey in his face. I would love to punch him right in the middle of his face. He's such a scumbag. Mr. says, hi, are you going to make any more 3D printing videos? I have had a couple of offers for 3D printers, but the last two, for example, are basically clones of the one I already reviewed, so I've said no. But if someone offers me a different kind of 3D printer to review, I certainly will. I'm probably not going to make too many videos of just about, hey, I printed this thing. But never say never. There's nothing on the to-do list at the moment, as far as that stuff goes. What kind of 3D printing video were you interested in seeing? Out of curiosity, you want more reviews of the hardware, or reviews of stuff I've printed? God, my chest hurts. You are the trainer that my Lord N is worried about. Sorry, Lord N. Amazon isn't a big thing in Oz. Oh, it certainly is. They just don't have a local presence yet. So when you get something shipped from Amazon, it comes from overseas. That's about to change, though, because they're going to have local warehouses and stuff soon, and even some brick and mortar stores apparently, like groceries. And sort of that daily use kind of stuff. Toilet paper and TV cables and shit, I guess. But no, I've been using Amazon for years and years and years. Like, pretty much every month I think I get something from Amazon. Because even with shipping, it's quite often cheaper than buying local. Seem to be starting to sell groceries in the UK. Well, yeah, they just bought the Whole Foods grocery chain in America, so they are certainly looking to reach out in that area further and further. I watch a lot of 3D printing videos, but I like your style and flair and the way you produce your videos. Fair enough. That doesn't answer my question though. What kind of video were you interested in particular? Or you just like it in general? mean, I have been 3D printing stuff recently, some bits and pieces for costume I'm working on, some cosplay. Printed a couple of bits of armor for my Soldier 76 cosplay. Then I wound up ordering some more from someone who did it off their own designs and had a better 3D printer than I did, but I have been using it. I've been using Amazon since 01, the past year, nearly daily, from electronics to food and drinks. Yeah, I can't wait until Amazon get local warehouses for stuff like food and drinks. Just being able to get that shit delivered is going to make my life easier. I mean, there are grocery delivery services that operate in Australia, and Sydney in particular, but they're not that great. The way Amazon do it is much better. It's going to make it even easier for me to be a hermit and avoid leaving the house when I don't want to. Amazon have the best CS in the world, which is weird for such a huge... Well, I don't know about that. They have some of the best customer service for a company that big, absolutely. I wouldn't say they have the best customer service in the world. Pokemon Black and White does have a kick-ass soundtrack. They certainly do, especially this theme. The Team Plasma theme in particular is super cool. See what I mean? It's over. It's alright. We'll get another one in a second. Maybe I'm just lucky. Oh yeah, I'm not saying Amazon have bad customer service. I'm just saying there are companies with better customer service. Probably not of Amazon's size, though. First order was October 2001 for a Lapras costume. Or like a Halloween costume thing. Ooh, that could be the courier right now. Alright guys, be right back. Yep, that was the courier. Only 24 hours late. And not in the morning like they promised. It is now 12:30 PM. But at least I have my shit now. Hooray! Hey, Lone Cat Gaming, feeling better? No, not really. Well, I'm feeling slightly better. I'm still not feeling good though. Ask anyone who's been in the stream for more than half an hour how much I've been choking and coughing. It was a Halloween costume. Nice. Kinda funny said that Oz has a shit ton of switches. Somehow found one in stock in Argos for $279. Second-hand shop next door was selling for $350. Jesus. I have no idea what the supply is like in Australia for switches. I haven't really looked into it. Soundtracks and sound effects of Pokemon games always make me want to play again. Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those triggers, isn't it? You hear one of the awesome Pokemon tracks and you go, oh, I need to play some Pokemon. Will you do the opening on stream as you said you wanted to do? Not for this one, no. This is some private stuff I was ordering. The on-stream opening was for the Mario plus Rabbids, which did not arrive in time when I was streaming the other day, so I opened that off-stream. That didn't arrive till like that night. It was like fucking 7 PM or something. Ding dong. Courier, where the fuck have you been? God, I hate couriers. I hate them with a fiery passion of 1,000 words. But no, the package that just arrived was just some stuff that I ordered for myself. So I'm not going to do the unboxing on stream. It's too embarrassing. It's a big box of sex toys. Actually, I should do that. I really should do that. Like, order a big box of sex toys or something. You know, a bunch of fluffy handcuffs and lube and ball gags and dildos and stuff. And pretend I didn't know what it was. So when it arrives on stream, I'll unbox it live and... Oh no! This is so embarrassing! That would have been funny, unless I've ruined it now by vocalizing the idea out loud. But if I kept it to myself and done that, that would have been fucking hilarious. It's a box of dildos. And what's the male equivalent of a dildo? The masturbation aid, fleshlights, or no? That's the brand, isn't it? Is there a generic term for them? Pocket pussies, or strokers, or what would you call it? I guess I've never really thought about why a dildo was called a dildo either. Where does that word come from? Like, is dildon Latin for cock or something? I don't know. What are we talking about? Why am I talking about dildos on a Pokemon stream? I don't know. I'm sick. Did you get my Twitter DM by chance? Oh, that vague DM where you go, I'm getting a thing! Yeah, I got it. I didn't know how to respond. Fleshlights, is it, I believe? Yeah, that's what I thought. I know Fleshlights is a specific brand, but I didn't know whether it was a generic term like Kleenex. Because Kleenex is a brand of facial tissue, but everyone calls a tissue Kleenex these days, you know. Wait, I'm asleep? When did I go to sleep? I could still use a dildo depending... Well, yes, yeah. That was very heterocentric of me, wasn't it? Of course, dudes can still use dildos if they enjoy that angle of sexuality. I don't. butt play is not something I've ever been that interested in, either giving or receiving. That shit scares me. I think it's fish, though. It's not my cup of tea. Yeah, not mine either. Dildol, an Old English term taken from the Old Norse word dilda, a verb meaning to soothe. Literally, then, a dildol would be soothing doll, in this case an effigy of a member. Are you serious? That's not like from Urban Dictionary or something, because you can't trust that. So that's a weird. I don't know if I believe that. That sounds weird to me. Thanks a lot. I'm dying over here. Are Pokemon just trainers or tools? It can be both. Alright. Let's super potion up. We're probably heading into the boss battle at this point, aren't we? I'm getting a dragon box to review to change subjects. I don't know what that is. The way you described it in the DM doesn't sound very legitimate, though. I'm really serious about trading. I even visited this electrified cave to trade myself a Pokemon. Excuse me. Hey, Drillbur. Goodbye, Drillbur. Zip Striker. No, fuck it, we'll leave Bob in. Dragon Box is an Android streaming box that lets you stream live TVs and movies for free. Yeah, like I said, it doesn't sound legitimate. 94 US though, because pirated streaming is illegal everywhere else. Pirated streaming is illegal everywhere. That's not legal in America. Ashens, LGR, and BluntNate. Who's LGR? I feel like I've seen those initials before, but I don't. It doesn't pop into my head. I know who Ashens is. Drives me silly, actually. People come into my videos, and like I've got a point of view camera, and I'm talking about a product. Oh, you're like Ashens. Actually, it's the other way around. I've been doing it longer than he has, so he's copying me, if anything. Actually, I have no idea whether he's even seen any of my videos. Certainly never interacted with him. Alright, which direction am I going? No, I'm going down, aren't I? Oh, we have to go around the other way. Lazy Game Reviews, yeah. I don't know if I've ever seen one of his videos, but I do know I have heard that name. Guess my repel wore off. In the US, streaming and downloading pirated software isn't illegal. Yes, it is. That's the very definition of pirated software. And if you're streaming something you haven't paid for, that's pirating it. It's illegal. It is. I'm telling you. It's not specifically punishable. Yes, it is. How are we doing for time? Okay, we're at the 2-hour mark. Just because you didn't get sued doesn't mean you're not doing anything illegal. Exactly. Just because you get away with it doesn't mean it's right. Just because it's difficult to be punished doesn't mean it's right. I always get a heart attack when a bot writes shortly after me thinking I did something wrong. I don't think I have MooBot set up to actually punish anyone for anything in particular. Like, I don't have MooBot set up for all caps or spamming or spam emotes or anything like that. So yeah, MooBot's just there to so I can trigger commands like rig and FC and the reminder about the stream support stuff. Ace Trainery. Because copyrights are so undefined in the US, no one will come after you for streaming or downloading. It still doesn't make it right, man. I mean, dude, if you are taking something that, you know, the people who make it want you to pay for, just because you can steal it doesn't mean, and get away with it pretty easily, doesn't mean it's right. I mean, Jesus. This is not a complex moral issue. This is flat out right and wrong kind of stuff. I mean, I'm not saying that I don't pirate content. And the way I justify it is because the way paying for content works in Australia is really shitty. And there's some stuff I just can't legitimately pay for. But it doesn't mean it's right. I don't stomp around going, hey, it's legal because I get away with it. I turned my head away from the microphone. What a fucking idiot. It's on your head, idiot. You can't turn away from the microphone. But I can't afford $70 a month for a TV subscription for them to fill any of my channels with 80% adverts and 100% shows. Well, I can't afford a Ferrari. Doesn't mean it's okay for me to steal one. That's the way it goes, I mean. Just because you can't afford something doesn't mean you're allowed to nick it. Oh, for fuck's sake. God damn it. Alright, fuck this shit. I wonder if New York will survive long enough for a fly or two. Nope. Jesus, fuck, how fucking fast is this bitch? Just die already. What? How did that do so little damage? A lot of people make exceptions to ROMs. I don't want to have this conversation ever again. I'm so tired of this conversation. Can we move on? What the fuck is this thing made of? Just die already. God damn it. Motherfucker. Come on. Snap out of it, you shithead. How is it doing so little damage? It's kicking my ass. God fucking damn it! The shit kind of defense does this bitch have? Finally. I beat Blech with only 3 Pokemon. Good for you. Everyone beats Pokemon with only 3 Pokemon. Like the other 3 in their team are pretty much just carries. Everyone just has 1 or 2 big beefy Pokemon that they carry through the entire game. That's not unusual. What are you bragging about, bitch? What up, Ducklet? Couldn't even get a poison before I went. The 3 slots are empty. Again, so what? Empty slots or slots filled with Pokemon you don't use, it really doesn't matter. Why did I switch to a fighting type Pokemon? Not concentrating. Too sick. Looking at chat. Everything's done. Come on, Yamcha, clutch it out. Eee. That's how it's done. What time is it there, BluntNate? Oh, it's like coming up on 1 PM. Because your current runs from plus to minus. An electron runs from minus to plus. Well, not minus to positive to negative, really. Not plus and minus. It says different, man. Technical. I guess the last super potion. Do I have awakening? Good. Oops. Would have been fitting if Yamcha died, because he always does. Yeah. That's the joke. Thinking of dying! It's hard to guess what time it is halfway around the world. No, it's not. Type into Google. What time is it in Sydney? It'll tell you. Takes like 3 seconds. God damn it. Such a piss poor design game. Why is that path there? For no reason. Just why? Which way did I come in? I'm lost. Which way did I come in, guys? Did I come I came this way, didn't I? I go out from here. Right? Yeah, I do. Well, fucking where do I go from here? Oops. So, this part of the cave just exists to deliver that one item, I guess. We go back up and go up the stairs. Next, I guess, maybe. Either way, I'm going to take a break right here. I guess we have gone past the hour mark again. So, how do I feel? I think we can keep going. We can keep going for another hour. I'm starting to cough a little less often, and my voice feels a little stronger right now. So I think we can keep going. Yeah? Yeah. Alright. BRB in just a couple of minutes, guys.